What's up, MP?
Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. That better. I changed my thing. Sorry, I apologize. I did that. But anyways, we're playing our second game, so yeah. We had 27 VC, so our 3-pointer not that good. Basically, most of the stuff is good, but not that good. So our 3-pointer not bad, but not too bad. But yeah, flaw is good. 303 regular thing, yeah, of course. But yeah, badges. Let's see. We did these two. How to find the fun? Blah blah blah. I don't know. I'll go this one. I could go with that one, but no, not right. Alright, here we go. So anyone's gonna go and win our first game. Let's see, it assess this out. I mean, just right.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us today. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that game against Sacramento, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
So here's Miami's starting group. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell. And it's Ware.
Number 26.
Filling out the middle. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how he...
So, something just to think. Okay. Try me.
Making a big move, thinking about a big move, certainly seeing what could be out there. What's your sense? Are they trying to shake up their core right now?
The Heat always feel like they are close to competing and really trying to get to the cusp of winning a championship. The question is, can they find another star player to bring to this group? Are they willing to move the assets? And do they have the complementary pieces to go get that star player? But the Heat, we've seen it over the last 4 or 5 years. They're a team that has one thing in mind, and that's winning a championship.
And they can be scary when they get to the playoffs.
Playing the regular season is one thing for this Heat group. They know when the lights are shining the brightest, they can turn it up another level in the playoffs. That's what Erik Spoelstra brings.
From a scoring standpoint, this is where Kyle Anderson makes his living, in that painted area.
Adebayo against Nurkic. Elbow shot. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Nurkic.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
MP outside. Adebayo at the elbow. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
On the wing, Williams. Demand. Out to Smith. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Nurkic. There's a minute 40 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Smith missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Robinson passes to Gordon. Back to Robinson. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 8.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now, man, 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta. Sinks the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Anderson outside. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Adebayo with the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Man with it. Pass to Smith. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Heroes checked in for the Heat.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Here's Jovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And here is Ball from deep three-point land. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Kyle Anderson. Hero out there with MP. And it's Robinson, and it's Jovic in at the 5 spot. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hero. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
The Heat leading by 5. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And again, Miami with the triple.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Ball, and he gets the bucket. Ball's got 10 points.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Back to Hero. For 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Hornets trail by 12. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Man. The kick out to Ball. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Heat third.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Here's Jovic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jovic has got his second basket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Heat. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. In the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Ball with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 20-4 run right now. MP, no good. Hornets trail by 18. Inside. And Ball slams it in.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Anderson inside. He's against Williams. Yep, that one goes.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Ball from long range. Again, Ball missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Gordon for 3. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is the result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of obviously.
Alright guys, I didn't want to stop right here. I didn't want to do it less than time. Do about 5 minutes, 24 seconds, so. Sorry guys, I'm going to do short things, so sorry. I'm going to do it again. So,